Alright, here we are again for another server review. This one is about L2 Kiss. The server is corruption to the max. It looks like the government has installed in Lineage 2 now, like it's totally corrupt. So let's start from the good things. So let's go to Jiren server, Jiren town, and see how many people is on. Mainly the server is getting empty and emptier and emptier because there are servers opening. There was a L2 damage opened yesterday, Friday. L2 Mundial is opening today, so it probably will steal the rest of the players. So the good things. This is good. This has some good stuff. The server has some good stuff that is worth mention. So for example, the farming method is cool. You can auto hunt. You have a target range just like a L2 Walker, or you know, those bots from a long time ago. You can heal yourself and you can use your shortcut. So yeah, it's easy to farm here. The bad thing is the PvPs and PKs that you get while you farm, but it's part of the game. So yeah, farming is not that hard. You can actually have one or two characters farming at the same time. If you have two different parties, you can have two different drops. I was doing that with my friend Extreme. He brought me in this server, so it's his fault that I'm playing in this corrupt server. And then you can optimize your FPS. You can see all these characters here. Like most of them are AFK. So optimize takes off the glows and hide people. I think it hides the AFK. So this is what's left from the server, I guess. These are the only ones online. It's actually not very bad comparing to L2 Dream that I've played before. So on the L2 Dream streams, I had some problems in the live stream because I had some delay, like 30 seconds, and it didn't finish my my streams for the quests. And I was also going to do Staccato's quest, but I did it actually, but my microphone was muted, and I even made a last video for last comments, but I had to delete, and I didn't want to do it again. It was just not worth it. So again, here on L2 Kiss, this is what's left from the server, which looked like it was full like an egg, and now it's dying slowly because two reasons: the servers that are opening on the weekend and the corruption in this server. So I think I've talked about the good things. Actually, the one of the good things, and I'm not sure if the only good thing about the server, was the auto hunt. And auto hunt, and you can also auto gold bar, etc, etc. So it was good. You can add the interface, silent interface or whatever interface, and it will work. Before this last update, I could use TeamViewer to put my character farm in any area, but then the new update, I don't know what happened. Maybe it doesn't let me bypass my clicks. But the weird thing is, if I use the pointer to use soul shots, pardon me, it activates and deactivates, which is kind of odd because with the left click it's not working, but with the right click is. And on the team viewer, this is the only thing I can activate, so it kind of makes me think that the only working button is the left click button and not the right button. Before I could even move the character, do everything, everything. But now I can't do anything with TeamViewer. So hopefully, unfortunately, this corrupt GM, he made double drops for Adina because I guess the server is armor based and M defense based. You have to farm a lot of armors, let's say armors, accessories. You can call it, yeah, it's an accessory. So you have to farm for the accessories, for the tattoos. You even have a buff that will give you more might, which I cannot afford, but you can trade to player, so it's like a plus buff to add a little bit more P attack and mage attack to the mages. So I'm going to show you the GM shop. GM shop, here we go. Starting from armors. You can buy titanium armor or dark knight armor. Titanium is Apella armor. It's the same price as the dark knight armor and is exactly the same as in stats. It only differs as a skin for the player. Then you have the weapons. You can have S grade, normal S grade, and you can have weapon epic, which is exactly the same with the different skin. So it's the same P attack. The stats they don't change. It's always the same stats, even if it says it's more P attack one bow than the other. I actually bought Elven bow for my first bow because this one was lower P attack, and then I saw that there was a third bow, and I'm like, what the hell? There's 3 bows. I bought the highest. Why do I see people running around with these bows? So yeah, I found out that it's the same stats too, even the S grade. So it doesn't matter which one you buy. Boss jewels, they're kind of easy to achieve. You just need some Adenas and bronze medals and silver medals, which are easy to farm if you don't get PK'd all the time. And with the Autobot, it's even easier. Then the accessories. You start by getting a circlet or whatever you want. Then you gotta farm a little bit more for metal bronzes. The coins are the hardest thing to make in this server because it depends on events and on kill the boss, and you have to win TVT. So if you don't win, you don't gain any event coin. Gold bars, they were a lot harder. Now that it's double drop, it's a lot easier. To make gold bars, would take me a couple of hours with normal drops in normal areas or in different areas to avoid PKs like Forge of Gods, Varkas, and I think, oh yeah, and Primeval Island. So these 3 points, they are good to farm, but they won't give you anything else. Only Adenas, and some mobs don't even drop, they just give you XP, and it's kind of pointless. But if you want to be safe for PKs, I think in this kind of servers you should try some alternative hunting grounds. Then we have the tattoos. Okay, so we have the tattoo of fight. As of mage, it starts for Adenas. Then again, metal bronze, silver bronze. Then you need to update from the first to the second. The third is a little bit more complicated. It will start with event coins and 50 gold bars. So, and you need level 2 tattoo to upgrade it. Okay, so far so good. Until this point, it's not that hard, but it starts to become hard and harder when the GM gives or enhances or updates the server with new stuff that you're not counting on. So now, a couple of days ago, you had to upgrade your circlet from plus 5% to plus 8%. I just did it before I come live. My friend from this server that I met here, El Chapo, really cool guy, He gave me his medals so I could actually upgrade it, and it's not that good. Not that good of an upgrade. It only gives like 100 more PDEF and 100 more MDEF for what I've seen. So yeah, farming for the accessories, it's a pain in the butt, and they are not actually that good, because I still get hit by archers 4k, guys with dual might and plus 20 or 25 bow, which is pathetic, but okay, it is what it is. I wish I could do that to them, but I don't have any active or passive skill. So yeah, but I can kill mages 3k hit, 4k hit, no problem. They seem like they are running naked. I don't know what the problem with the mages is, but even with a big PDEF, without any augments, just regular buffs, I can crit them for 4.5, even 5k in some cases. It just seems they run naked. I don't know what's going on, but okay. And then I die very easily to some mages that probably are much stronger than I. Gladiators, I don't think I can stand a chance. And daggers, I killed a couple of them, but I don't think they were that good, or at least stats wise they probably weren't with a good PDEF too, and yeah, the blows didn't land, whatever. So this is one of the parts of farming, to upgrade your armors and tattoos and stuff. Then you have the special one. Here you go, the ability that I've told you. Then you have to farm again 100 coins, 10 gold bars. This is cheaper to get this buff. They will give you 5% might. I will have like 7 point something, or probably 7 point something P attack. I don't think it will reach 8, but if it will reach 8, it would be very good. But now I'm broke. I don't have any more event coins, and I need 95. So medals and bronzes, you can see metal, silver, bronze, silver, 47,000. So maybe I would have to farm to make it, yeah, because this is all of my metal, metal, bronze that I have. So probably I would need to farm more to make it. What else? Then there's the rest, like empower, defense, and magic defense. You can still buy this, like, okay, 1 for 10 event coins, please, come on. 500 for 1 event coins, it's okay. I could buy that. It would give me a very good amount of CP. Why not? Formal wear. This is good for Olympiad, I guess, but whatever too. And then, okay, this is good. 1.5, at least it's fair, to 1,000. Okay. Secret books of giants, and then you can even buy 2,255 recommends with 1 click. Wow, that's cool. My yellow name, my blue name for 10 event coins. Okay. All right. Alright, so again, scrolls. Now we go to how do we enchant the weapons. Normal scroll, you buy a weapon and automatically it comes +4. So you have to use 1 + 5 to enchant it to enchant it to +5. You have to use one regular scroll, and you can only use, let's say, okay, this bow, because I was lucky and I've made this +15 draconic bow today. So yeah, I made that one today. I was lucky, but I broke this one going +15 too, so it broke. Or was it, I made 2 + 14. Yeah, this one this one failed, and then I tried the other one. Unfortunately, the second one went. So because since I'm leaving the server, fuck it, you know, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna show you how to enchant. This one is already +5. I've made it. Now you can just use the blessed ones to +16, and if you're lucky, it will go at least +10. It's already +8, +9. Okay, and it went to 0. So yeah, the barrier to reach +10 is kind of hard. After you reach 10, I've made like 3 or 4 bows going to 12, 13. They all went to 0, and then I was lucky to do this 15, and this one, the other one broke, went to 0. So the scrolls to enchant this. How do we get the cursed enchant scrolls and the blessed? By the way, blessed, it's much easier. You just have to buy with metals and bronzes, which I did. I actually did. I spent some Adinas and bronze medals and silver medals to buy some scrolls. Then the cursed enchants are a lot harder. Then you will need 25 gold bars and 1 event coin. And I don't know what's going on with these scrolls, but I tried like 4 or 5 and only one succeeded from +16 to +17. I've tried like probably like 10 enchants for Ring of Ant, Ring of Queen Anne, and it only got +18. I tried the rest, or usually I tried my S grades on Valakis, and you can see like there's no result. They just don't enchant. I don't know what's going on, but I see people going from +20 to +25 in one spree, and that's it. It just looked like they open, enchant, open, enchant, open, enchant, and it just goes. And to me and to all my friends, that usually doesn't work, you know. So yeah, it's kind of tricky and fishy, and it kind of makes me think that some of those are just kind of summoned items, not for everyone. Because if everyone would be lucky and make +25, +21 at least, there would be no point to donate. So, and since it's not that I'm saying that Brazilians are corrupt, but this is a review about corrupt Brazilian server. This is a corrupt server. I mean, I'm gonna explain to you what happened in a while, but before I do that, so scrolls, or you get them on the raid bosses, and the problem is raid bosses were always filled with enemy clans. And I joined Wings of Sorrow for incredible that may seem. I found them on Aden near the NPCs. I found those guys, and I'm like, oh guys, how are you? You're here. So they invited me to clan. They helped me with some metal gear. I could actually buy my armor and my bow. In like the first 5 minutes I was in the server, so I was very lucky to find them. But then something happened. They became inactive, and we wanted to go to ×3 drops. We're going for raid boss, and there was no activity. So there was a dude called Easy, and he also wanted to have action in the clan, and another dude, which I don't remember what name he had, but he played with us some days, but I can't remember right now. And I had my friend Extreme too. We were there. So Easy decided, I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna join the Bankai clan. So he joined Bankai clan. He got leadership. We all left Wings of Sorrow, and we went there to see if we could do something, roll and get some raid bosses, etc. So actually, we went to raid bosses. We killed like one or two, but then we were very few guys, you know, and with +4 gear and +5 gear, what can you do against guys with +16 and plus already, I don't know, 20, 25? You couldn't do much. So surprisingly, we were like chilling, doing nothing, and Easy says to everyone, "Let go, Warren. I have a gift for you." So out of the nothing, he starts to ask people what were their main characters and which armor did they wanted, if they wanted the dark one or the white one. So in a matter of 5-10 minutes, while he bought everything to at least 4 guys, me included, Extreme 2, and some other guys that I don't remember the name. So he donated to me this +16 Dark Assassin armor and the jewels and even the bow +16. The bow came after, so he gave me a +16 bow because I had very trouble, or very much trouble, to try to find or enchant one plus, because I had like 2 +13 and 1 +12, and I was asking him, dude, do you know if I can sell this for anything worth it to try to go at least buy scrolls? And like the easy way, like he at least looks like he does stuff. He said, "Oh, you need a +16 bow, something like that. Okay, here it is." And at least I could give him one of my bows, so he could give or enchant to give to other guys, whatever. He did whatever he wanted. So yeah, he donated for me like my full jewel set, my bow, my armor, and not only for me, like for at least 7 people. He did that for at least 7 people, and I don't know if it was even more, because sometimes he would just, "Oh, do you need this? Okay, I'm gonna buy it," and he bought and he gave it to the players. And one thing he said is, "I can't kill alone, so at least we could find some cool people to hang with and speak the same language, which sometimes is very complicated." And we had some good PvPs. We had a good CP, so we were always together doing stuff together when we could. And it was organized, so yeah, it was easy going. Easy went on vacation. He will probably come back tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna keep playing Lineage 2 or not. El Chapo is one of our friends. He went to L2 Mundial. Agent, I don't know where he is. Castaway, which is one of the other dudes, very cool dude. He's making a server. I don't know if he's going to Mundial 2. So yeah, I don't know if my Lineage 2 adventure just ends here on corruption-proofed server. So, after telling you about the donations of Easy and how we got most of our items, we're actually very privileged to get it, because most of the guys in our clan, Mayhem, leader is Zen, very cool dude, nice person. He asked, go to out of the clan hall who has +16 items, and it was just like half a dozen of 40-50 people. So it's messed up when only like 6-7 guys have +16 gear on the server and the max is +25. It means that all the rest lacks hours of farming, and we could not farm because we're going for raid bosses, and if we're going for raid bosses we cannot farm. It makes sense. So we weren't getting stronger for going for raid bosses. I think that the plan should be we get strong and then we go for bosses. But yeah, it's a difficult choice, because you need to at least mark your presence. But it was complicated. The raid bosses were hard. Most of them had a lot of clans with dual boxes or bots, whatever. It was almost insta-kill in some cases on the main assister. We would die like almost instantly because you have like 5 or 6 nukers aggroing on you, and they aggro on you, and if you die you get res, and then you die again, and it's like almost insta-kill. So because of this, I cannot show you now, but if you have a party you can have assist on interface, and you can add 4 guys adding the main assist, and you can have even have a second main assist with not this interface but another one. I don't think this one you can add a second M assist, main assist. So then, donations, people I've known, how to farm, how hard it is. So everything was explained until now. Now the corrupt part. So, as I said, our constant party was always doing stuff together, or at least trying. And we go to some raid boss. I think it was a Flamestone Giant. It's one big on some floor. I think it's Flamestone Giant. Doesn't matter. And we couldn't target one bishop, one guy. We could not hit him with arrows. I can only we archers could only hit him with stun shots, but the mages could kill him. Okay, my friend Extreme had the same problem. He could not hit the reanimated mans from Necros, but I could kill them, and he could not even hit him. So yeah, he was also with some problem. But I don't think that was a bug, because he had the same problem with every Necro. But this here was with just 2 specific bishops. So they were like invincible against arrows. They could get hit by skills, but you can see that it's very complicated if you have a immortal bishop. You know, he can just keep raising people and mass raising people. And it turns into an unfair fight, right? So after you realize that it's an unfair fight, you see that another bishop is doing the same thing in another clan. So okay, easy. Reported to the GMs on the Discord and made a ticket saying that the guy called Auslaug or whatever and some other dude, they were using some kind of bug or hack or whatever, you know. Apparently it says that if you change your class somehow on the donation shop, I don't know how it's done, but somehow if you change your class or your character in donation shop or whatever, you will have that bug. That's how I heard. So Easy was going to report on the Discord, which he did, but then his ticket got deleted. So Castaway, he had already a chat ban because he said something about I don't know what he said, but he said something on the chat and he got chat banned for I don't know, some days. So it gets fishy when you get chat banned for days and you get your posts deleted on Discord. It kind of smells bad. So he reported once, I think he reported twice, and all of the tickets were erased. So then he tried to contact the GM, but the GM is Brazilian, or he just makes people think that he doesn't know English. He pretends that he doesn't understand, or he actually doesn't understand, and that's a problem. He shouldn't be able to run a server if he cannot provide support to the players, unless he knows what's going on and He doesn't actually care if you use bugs or tricks or hacks. So report 1 deleted, report 2 deleted, Castaway reported it was deleted. So soon enough, Easy was banned from Discord, and then he was banned from the server because apparently he asked his donation back. So yeah, I know that when you ask your donations back in the server, you're most likely going to lose your items, and your account goes jailed or something like that until the problem is solved. But I never thought he was going to get banned, neither him, neither any one of us. So he got banned on all his accounts, and he's disputing the money with PayPal because he just reported a bug to the GM, and the GM didn't give a rat's ass to a guy that donated nearly 1,000 euros to this server. The guy donated 1,000 euros to this server. We, like half dozen people, were the only ones in a clan that had plus 16 items, and he got banned because he reported there was a bug. Okay, so I'll let you, the viewer and the player, decide if this actually reaches anyone because I know Lineage 2 is not a very popular game nowadays, and I don't have like a big audience. But yeah, it's like I've been telling before in the other servers I've been playing. This Lineage 2 community is full of corruption. It's kind of dirty and filthy, and this was finally I have some proof. Not that I can show you now. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording anything while that happened, and it was a shame because we had very good PvPs and stuff. But I was expecting to play here a little bit more, get a little stronger, at least make it plus 20 items for all of us and me, and start raping on raid bosses, because until then most of them we just lost because we were luring the raid boss, and then they came and stole our boss. So it was getting frustrating. And you imagine how it can be frustrating when you try to kill a bishop and he's invincible. So yeah, the dude got banned like 2 days ago. I'm still playing here because, well, I wanted to at least reach the 8% to see how hard it was to make it. It was hard, but then they make the plus 10 PDEF, and I'm like, oh my god, no. And then L2 damage opened yesterday. I went there for a while, I farmed a bit, me and El Chapo, who went there just for fun, and I'm like thinking, oh my god, this doesn't even have like auto farm. We have to farm this by hand. There's already some guys PKing lobbies just to get incredible numbers of PKs because they don't do anything except for that, and then they just idle on town when everyone reaches their level and stop because there's no one else to PK because they can't. You know, there's a certain point where you cannot PK anymore like that because you have people that can kill you easily than before. Yeah, well, the PKs I've made was to farming bots, most of them. So yeah, the same as on damage. Me and Extreme and El Chapo, we went clearing the areas to the bots, and they all say I'm new, I started today. Yeah, it's always the same. It's always the same. They all started 1 hour ago, and they already have like gear. It's impressive. In 1 hour, they already have gear. Okay. So what else to say about the server? It's cool that you can go to other places to farm. Like I said, you can go to Vargas, you can go to Fog. This one is actually a very big map. You can go to 4 different zones to farm two kinds of different metals. Yeah, Imperial Tomb, Ketra, Monastery, and Larvantaris. So the map is big. You don't get confined into 2 or 3 specific areas. Even on level up, you have a lot of places where you can go. You can even go to Forge of Gods, like I said, to farm Medinas. You have to go. You gotta do some sketchy stuff. If you want to go to some certain spots, you should just use the boss port to go there. If I want to go farm, for example, Adinas on Varka area, I just use the Varka boss and I just go, right? Instead of going by running the whole area, you know. And the same with fog. You just go to Ember area and you come and you spawn down. And if you go through the gatekeeper to level up, you will spawn up. So down is usually less crowded because people don't even think that you can farm Medinas there peacefully. So you gotta take advantage of those situations. Although I've seen people farming here and there, and I had to PK some, and I got PK'd too, because well, it's a kind of a safe spot. Let's say no one will come here because the only thing that drops there is Adinas. And even with my bot yesterday, I could make like 15 gold bars very fast on Varka, so it was a good loot. Let's see, Goddard, how it is, if it's kind of empty or not. Alright, there, you can see that there's a lot of activity. So the server, besides corrupt, it's already dying. It started to die like 2 days ago when he got banned. And yesterday I think it was even worse because damage opened. Although damage doesn't look like he's so full as last season, but it still has some good population. So even these guys, or even Aden, is empty too. My clan hall is empty. I think they already left to play L2 Mundial. So yeah, it's a shame that this server isn't better than it is, because it was cool to play here. It was actually cool. I found a lot of decent players, decent people. Finally, I've made a group that played with me and we played together. We can or could understand each other. It was just like a band, you know. When everything connects, you just do things smoothly. Even when we lose, we don't lose the hard way. We lose smoothly. Everything goes smooth. Okay, let's go. Regroup, go again. We don't start shouting and screaming and blaming, you know. We know how Lineage 2 is. Alright, I think there's not much more to say. What can I say more about magical buffs? Can I say anything good? The create your scheme is not that good. I could not add holy weapon and the other one, the others that I wanted, the Dance of Light or something. Dance of Light I could not add, or could I? I know there were 2 that I couldn't add. Doesn't matter. You'll find for yourself if you want to try. Donation shop. Apparently people get some coins called NFT coins and trade them for real money, which I find that very odd, because who gives money to people who finds items in game? It's like okay, I didn't try, so who am I to judge? But I still find it sketchy. Life stones. I tried 30 or 40, couldn't get any skill. Oh yeah, I went to the catacombs to see if I could farm, but I couldn't make it with another character, so I couldn't go there and test the Adina drop and the midlife stones drop. But I went there to at least open the quest because I was hoping that someone would try to do that with me. I've picked 1,000 resurrection scrolls from a PK, and I still have. So if you believe that, to see if the Adrenaline, because it was safe zone, you know, like you can farm on catacombs without getting PK'd in PvP, and if the drops were good, and we could spoil or drop midlife top stones, because I got some stones. I got some stones from mobs from Tower of Insolence. It's like I said, people do not explore the map enough, so you can get top stones, or at least at a level of from stones from other areas. I've enchanted my stun to +10, so yeah, I didn't even took the time to build my bar, because basically the server is just attack and stun. You don't even use lethal shot and then the hamstring one, because it's pointless. The more scrolls I've got was A grade scrolls, and you're worthless. I can do anything with this. It's like I don't have any armor or jewel A grade, so I gave some, and I can't even trade them for anything. So yeah, kind of messed up. Alright, so what else? You can donate to enchant your skills too to +11. So yeah, you can use donation coins, and it will be a lot easier to get +11. I don't know if it will pass from 10 to 11 just by normal, but every time I tried it broke, so I don't know. Alright, so I guess this sums it up. There's nothing much to say. Like, the server is corrupt to the max. Every time you'll see some server from these guys, L2 KISS team, just don't go, because you will risk yourself to get scammed. Don't even think of donating, because it's not even worth it, unless you have a clan and you just want to play here like for a couple of days, and a strong clan. If you are able to at least donate and make the weapon +20 in a day or two, in the armor, some pieces as well, because I haven't been able to evolve like for 2 days. I wasn't able to evolve anything in my character except for this and this. Alright, so these kind of servers, the tattoo servers and stuff, it's very hard to evolve when they have this kind of enchanting system. Alright, you won't lose your bow, you won't lose your enchant, it's nice, but 30% chance in 10 scrolls, or I don't know how many scrolls, I think it's not that good. It's not that good, you know. I don't think so. So let me see if there's something else on the global gatekeeper that I could talk about. I like the moving on of the character. It's not like you can move in many directions without being like stuck. Like you don't have to follow a path. At least it had some good movement, but the geodata sucks too. And I never seen a server where only one player gets the final hit on Barakiel. This is incredible. My party got the last hit on the boss, and only guy got Novelist because he got the last hit on the boss. I never seen anyone get Novelist as a group, only as one person. And if it's meant to be like that, at least give it to the full party, because it's unfair to everyone. Right, Town's Village, nothing to explore. At least I could go to Catacomb of Dark Omens, and the other one I don't remember the name, but I had to run, and at least I have a teleport near there to go to a zone near there. So at least that this is by far one of the best high rates with stupid system of enchanting hard way, etc. with good gatekeeper. PvP zone, it doesn't matter. You only go to Primeval Island, and you can't even make a party there. So it's everyone by itself. Except you can't kill your teammates. Farm zone I already said, ×3, it's abandoned camp. I think these kind of servers is always in abandoned camp. Then you have the whole raid boss list, okay, the more important ones. Then you have the epic ones. Zaken is outside Jiren Harbor. Ha. Why? Just put him in the boat, or just put him in his place, because to be honest, I would prefer to battle Zaken inside the boat than outside or whatever. At least it's in the original spawn. Orphan also takes the original spawn. It goes from side to another. Queen Ant, it's on the same core to biome. The rest is all in the original ones. Only Zaken, it's outside. Maybe to promote a different kind of PvP, but I think arena. I didn't even went to the arena. What is this? A GR arena?
The castle siege has begun.
No, it's a different one. Okay. TVT. I'm not gonna join. Castle Siege. Oh, there's a lot of people still active here. Oh, one cool thing that I haven't mentioned is that you can actually see the stats of other people. I'm going to show you. With the panel, you can check his stats. He's 6,000 something. He has a lot of more PDEF than I do. Ghost Sentinel has a lot more PDEF than I do. Alright. Accuracy, maybe they use the accuracy buffs. I don't use accuracy buffs. He has less MDEF than I don't know, maybe Ghost Sentinels have more PDEF than Hawkeyes. I'm not sure. I only played a couple of times, so I really don't know. Yeah, 8,000 P attack now, maybe with Deadeye. So these guys hurt. Yeah, Deadeye. He lost attack speed. These guys hurt. When they hit, they hurt. That's right. When they hit, they hurt. This is the same with Deadeye. The dude has the same P attack than I, and he has a less strong bow. He has like plus 12 or something. I don't even know, like plus 10. It's very unfair, like with the Hawkeye and the Ghost Sentinel. So this dude maybe doesn't have rapid shot, but his MDef sucks. His PDef is not that bad. Plus 15 bow probably, or 16, I don't know. They all have more accuracy than I do. I really think they do use the buffs, but I don't care. I have some other buffs that I prefer. It's not that it's not why I lose fights. Not because of accuracy, it's because of lack of damage. So on the dagger, it might be lack of accuracy, but still he has a lot of evasion. So come on. And like I said, everyone is like made of paper. Everyone has like just so bad PDef. This dude has a good MDef, right? That's cool. Let's see, 1.5 thousand PDef. This dude dies in like 4 shots. Let's say 4 shots. He has a good M attack, but if you have good MDef, he won't kill you easy. 1,000, he's up without buffs. Okay. But still, let me see without buffs. Still with buffs. And probably he's yeah, he has more dexterity than I probably. So yeah, it's easy to compare. I don't have Zerk. Now with Zerk, 2,900 MNEF. Okay, I like that. This one I cannot buff there, and at least they have Nobles, but we have to keep buffing and buffing and buffing every time we die. So that's so annoying to not be able to get the last hit or the party hit. So this dude is without buffs too. Without buffs. Weak, but good PDef. Maybe not weak, maybe without, but he looks weak. Alright, we've looked how we can see the other people character for a while. We kind of invaded their privacy, but hey, if you can like this, it's okay. At least you're not using any outside bots and stuff like that. But this guy, what? He's a spoiler? Moonlight Sentinel. Oh, it doesn't even have dice. What the hell's going on? For real? So they only use +4, +4, no +4, +5. Let's see. Ah, +5, here it goes. +4, +4 again. Yeah, because if he uses +5, his HP will be even less than what he has. Wanted to see if I find some buff PR, but I think they all without buffs. Yeah, I think everyone is without buffs, or there's no PR here in town. So anyway, this is L2 Kiss. Probably my last login. So yeah, here we go. Let's go at least to the clan hall. And there we go. So again guys, take care, play fair, don't use cheats, don't hack. You can bot is okay, and sharing is caring, always remember. So see you soon, bye bye. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment, because I'll reply. So take care guys, bye bye.